Have you ever felt your eyes fixate on something, as if the surroundings itself seem to vibrate? The eyes, often described as mirrors of the soul, are also portals to desires we sometimes don't even imagine exist. One day, during a walk through the city, he met someone in a casual encounter, an unintentional moment, just a simple, unpretentious glance. But in that instant, something changed. There was an undeniable glow, a spark of curiosity, perhaps a depth that his own heart had not fully comprehended. That fleeting encounter brought with it an unexplainable burden. All of a sudden, the surrounding noise diminished, and the passing crowd turned into a mere blur in the backdrop. His pulse quickened with intensity, spreading heat through his chest, and his eyes began focusing with a new fervor, an experience he never believed possible. It felt as though, through that look, he discerned something more, a hidden desire within his own heart. A flame poised to ignite at that moment. He realized he would never perceive another person the same way. The seconds seemed to drag on like an eternity. Every detail of the face, of the person, every movement, everything seemed charged with a palpable energy. Her eyes had a different glint, almost indomitable, but one he could not shake. A feeling he'd only experienced in those memories we'd rather forget, those we kept deep to protect. And there, in the fragility of that moment, he began to wonder about the magic that the eyes, in their purity and power, might hold. He wondered if the others around him could sense the silent spark that had ignited between them. But what was most surprising was how much he felt that he was crossing the boundary of his own skin, crossing the barrier between consciousness and desire. It was more than seeing. It was feeling. The pressure in his chest was nearly unbearable, and the urge to unveil the mystery behind that gaze became inescapable. Before he could comprehend his emotions, the eye contact was severed, like a delicate connection shattered. He observed the person walk away, their footsteps melding into the crowd, rendering this encounter almost like a dream. A tightness in his chest, as if part of himself had been left behind. Just a brief but unforgettable reminder of an unfulfilled wish.